Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first contest this evening. 5 3-minute rounds of boxing in the middleweight division at 73 kilograms. Presenting and representing the USA Knockouts, Jeffrey Camp.
Well, Richie, interesting Jeffrey Camp, this American southpaw. Late start to the sport of boxing, never really got going till 18 years of age. And perhaps the toughest thing for the Americans here tonight, they're yet to win a match. And this young lad had a TKO in the 5th round in his first baptism of fire to professional boxing in the WSB.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough competition, you know, even amateur boxing, professional boxing. This is a pro competition, 5 rounds, and it's tough, and the Americans haven't won yet, so, but you know, records are there to be broken. This kid's got it tough, but he's a southpaw, he will be awkward, and I'm looking forward to seeing this lad, because I've heard some good things about him, so let's see how he goes.
And presenting, hailing originally from Estonia, proudly representing the British Lionhearts, Kaupo, ARRO.
Now, this young lad has really got to make his mark here tonight. First time we've seen the Estonian box for the British Lionhearts, Richie. Not easy when you're having to step in for a man such as Freddie Evans, who's down with the flu, we believe.
Yeah, that's right. It's very disappointing that Fred Evans can't be boxing tonight, got the flu. That's just one of those things. So this fella's, we brought this fella in, he's come over, you know, he says he's up for it and he's going to grasp it with both hands, and we're on home soil and he's got all the home support behind him, so yeah, this should be a good one, and the Estonians have good boxers in their country, and this fella hopefully is going to carry on with that tradition.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first contest is 5 3-minute rounds of boxing in the middleweight division at 73 kilograms. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the blue colour shorts trimmed with white. Tonight he takes part in his second contest within the World Series of Boxing. He comes to the ring this evening as a USA Youth Champion. Presenting from Dayton, Ohio, representing the USA Knockouts, presenting Jeffrey Camp. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the red colour shorts trimmed with white. Tonight is his proud WSB debut. He comes to the ring as the national champion of Estonia and proudly representing the British Lionhearts this evening, Kaupo, ARRO. The supervisor in charge this evening is Mr. Helmut Raus from Frankfurt, Germany. Judges at ringside, Jean-Robert Lang from France, Roland Johas from Hungary, René Just from Slovakia. Timekeepers Mick Budden and Brian Ewan. Finally, when the action commences, the referee in charge of the action is Mr. Alan Roos from Finland. 5 3-minute rounds.
Well, Richie, it doesn't take a boxing expert to realise that the first bout of this match is crucial for both teams, perhaps more so for the Americans away from home. Haven't won a match throughout 5 weeks of this fantastic professional boxing series, but also a lot of pressure on Kaupo making his debut for the Lionhearts tonight. Yeah,
pressure on both of them, and obviously ARRO's up against this southpaw, this American southpaw that a few people have been talking about, so you'll have to try and suss him out in that opening round. But it was funny because I actually visited the British Lionhearts hotel just before, a couple of hours before, and he was having some beans on toast, the lad was. So I thought it was quite funny. Brought back memories, actually.
Yes, exactly. Those beans can produce champions. Now, it's going to be a tough tactical bout, this, for Kaupo, ARRO in the red shorts for the British Lionhearts, the Americans wearing blue. That southpaw, he's got to watch very carefully that right hand, Richie.
Yes, indeed, yeah, he nearly walked onto a right hook there. So ARRO, he knows he's got to get close to his man, just falls short with that right hand, you see. So straight away, the tactics are to try and get up close to this southpaw, put a bit of pressure on him, but at the same time, just got to watch out for that right hook as he's coming forward.
Break.
So as our MC, Michael Parsons, pointed out, we have 5 3-minute rounds in this professional boxing league. And British Lionhearts looking to maintain their unbeaten home record here. So good to see the WSB at the York Hall in Bethnal Green. But now the boys in red, white and blue need to live up to that impressive home record. And some good shots from the American here, Jeffrey Camp.
Yeah, I spoke about ARRO trying to get close to Camp, but if anything, his feet are a little bit too slow, so he's just got to quicken the feet up a little bit. Certainly the pace is suiting Camp, and he's starting very well, bringing his opponent onto the punches, and that's mainly because ARRO's got those slow feet. Camp can see him coming, and he's bringing him onto that right hook, straight left hand, and there it is again, combination.
Minute left in the first round, and the American so far seems to be having the best of it. But let's see the Estonian boxing for the Lionhearts settle his nerves now, go about his business, try and get that foot inside so he can work to the body of Jeffrey Camp.
See, that's just a little bit better there. Oh, walks onto a shot. It was just a... No, it's okay, a little bit of a slip. Just ARRO there, just boxing a little bit better because he managed just to close that gap down, didn't he? When he's staying at range there, then he's being picked off. So he's got to get up close to him. And he just had a little bit of success earlier on there. Oh, nasty cut. Nasty cut above the right eye of Camp. That's unfortunate. That may have been a clash of heads.
Well, as you quite rightly say, Richie, the Knockouts corner is right in front of our commentary position. That is a deep cut to the left eye, to the right eye, I should say, of the American boxer.
Bad cut. The blood's running into the eye, remember, so that can impair his vision a little bit. And now tactics may change. He might really go for a stoppage here. Camp to try and finish his man. And likewise, ARRO now going forward.
10 seconds in this first round. Unfortunate clash of heads means a serious cut to the American. But ARRO must take advantage. There's the first round. And there'll be some frenetic work to the eye of young Jeffrey Camp. Looks absolutely gutted as he sits in the corner.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there because I thought ARRO did enough to actually win that round. But that is a bad cut there. I think their corner actually going to call the ref over here.
Let's take a close look, Richie. There's the head
clash.
Yeah,
a definite head clash there. Not, you know, it wasn't deliberate. It's an accidental head. But watch as they come forward there. Look, it's 6 or 1, isn't it? You know, just one of those situations. I think that their corner have actually called the doctor into the corner. They're obviously concerned because the blood's going to be going into his eye. If they can't stop that bleeding, then, you know, he may have to stop this contest. But I think the cornerman up to this stage has done a pretty good job on that cut. It's whether he can stop that flow of blood.
Well, it's a unanimous 10-9 point score, pro 10-9 point score we use here, and all 3 judges are giving Kaupo ARRO a 10-9. And, well, the referee just making absolutely sure here that the doctor is happy to continue. First round has gone to the British Lionheart boxer, Kaupo ARRO, the Estonian, representing the United Kingdom, or the British team for the first time this season, stepping in for Freddie Evans, the Welsh Olympian, a little sick and down and out with the flu. And just an unfortunate, and we say unfortunate, clash of heads. Both boxers coming forwards at the same time. And Jeffrey Camp now, Richie, has no choice but to try and put some big punches and try and end it here.
Yeah, I think so. That's what he's doing. He's starting to hold his feet a little bit more and plant his feet, should I say. And that means he's throwing bigger shots, heavier punches. Look, that's a bad cut. This has got to be stopped, in my opinion. The blood is, again, flowing into the eye. It's just in an awful position. If it was below the eye, it would be running down the cheek. That's totally different, isn't it? But if it's running into the eye, then you've got to think of the boxer's safety here. And that's a bad cut.
We can have a clear view from our commentary position here. We can see the doctor shaking his head, and it looks like it will be a stoppage in the second round, just off 2 minutes in. No, referee says continue. Now, Kaupo ARRO just needs to be careful here because Jeffrey Camp is looking for a big punch here. But good shots from the British Lionhearts.
That was a super shot there, that left hook from ARRO, and that's what obviously he's looking at, working on that cut. with his left hand, and that was a perfect shot. Camp here has really got to go for it. He's got to try and get his man out of there, bring him onto those heavier punches, that right hook especially, and that straight left hand.
Right. Gone halfway in the second round. Many thought this competition would have been stopped by now, but this is a professional boxing league, and the doctor still feels that Jeffrey Camp can box on, and Kaupo ARRO himself covered in the blood of the American. Once again, there's a great shot from one of our cameramen picking up the close-up there, and I don't see this going to the third,
No,
Richie.
not at all. I mean, I don't know what the doctor's looking at here. I mean, he's obviously a lot closer to it than us, but if you can't stop the blood running into the eye, he has no... There you go, it's all over.
Well, in his WSB debut, Kaupo ARRO for the British Lionhearts, former Estonian national champion, has stopped the fight and has beaten Jeffrey Camp. They've got no luck, the Americans, yet to win their first match, and this is just very unfortunate, Richie, as we see the slow-mo again.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? It's just an accidental clash of heads as he's coming forward, ARRO. Look, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and very unfortunate. I actually thought that Camp won the first round. I mean, that is a terrible cut, nasty, horrible cut that is, with the blood rush. Because they couldn't stop the blood actually going into the eye. The referee and the doctor had no alternative there. Yeah, but the Americans, no luck at all in this competition so far, certainly not in this contest.
Well, let's hope they have better luck with the rest of their 4 bouts. But it's all smiles for Kaupo ARRO, as we said at the beginning of this fight. And middleweight bout that the Estonians stepping in pretty much at the last minute for Freddie Evans, the Welsh Olympic medalist, and delighted to have got that first WSB bout out of the way and with a win.
Yeah, he's won it. You know, at the end of the day, any win's a good win if you're in that ring, but it was just shaping up nice, wasn't it? Because ARRO, different styles, ARRO's on the front foot trying to close that gap down. I thought Camp better on that back foot and bringing his opponent onto shot. So he's just shaping up into a tasty contest, but you know, that's one of those things. That's boxing for you.
So this is the easiest of decisions for Michael Potts with our result of the opening bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, the contest has been stopped after 1 minute and 14 seconds of round number 2 due to an accidental injury. Jeffrey Camp having sustained a laceration above the right eyebrow. Therefore, we have to go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges are in full agreement, the scorecards being 2 rounds, 2018, 2018, 2018, for the winner, representing British Lionhearts, giving them a 1-0 victory in this first contest, Kaupo ARRO.